Embarking on his fourth apostolic journey abroad, Pope Leo XIV touched down in Madrid on June the 6th. For a week, the Holy Father traveled across Spain, visiting not only the capital, but also Barcelona, Gran Canaria, and Tenerife, in a journey that brought millions of the faithful together for prayer vigils, masses, and personal encounters. Pope Leo's trip is the first papal visit to Spain since Pope Benedict XVI came to Madrid in 2011 for World Youth Day. One of the highlights of the journey came just a day after the Pope's arrival in Spain, when he celebrated the Feast of Corpus Christi in the Spanish capital on June the 7th.
Estamos reunidos en torno a la Eucaristía.
We are gathered around the Eucharist, the gift of Christ's living presence among us. He who wished to offer us his life so that we might enter into communion with the Father and become his children, is here as the living bread come down from heaven, to nourish us with the very life of God, with a love stronger than death.
Con un amor más fuerte que la muerte.
More than 1.2 million people filled the streets of Madrid for the Holy Mass, celebrated by Pope Leo in the Plaza de Cibeles. In his homily, the Holy Father reminded the faithful that devotion to Jesus in the Eucharist must never fall out of favor.
Herein lies the task, to ensure that the religiosity which has shaped and defined this country for centuries is not a museum of the past to be visited, but a school of faith from which to draw even today. A school that teaches us to kneel before God and before our neighbor, because no one can kneel before the Lord and despise their brother.
Y despreciar al hermano.
Both the Mass and the procession were accompanied by a choir and an orchestra, with around 400 musicians. The procession began along Calle de Alcalá, one of Madrid's central thoroughfares. The route was adorned with 16 floral carpets, 8 on each side, made with more than 30,000 carnations. Numerous faithful joined the Pope, including many boys and girls who had recently received their first communion.
It is not merely a matter of bringing out the monstrance, but of allowing ourselves to be brought out of our selfishness and indifference of a comfortable, private faith, so as to respond to his invitation to conversion, to change our perspective, and to welcome his presence, which transforms us and makes us builders of a new world.
Meeting with the royal family and addressing members of Spain's parliament at the Congress of Deputies in Madrid, as well as Catholic communities, including his Augustinian brothers, Pope Leo called on Spain never to lose the memory of its roots, nor the courage to look forward to the future, and to remain a land of encounter, culture, solidarity, and hope. The same message resonated at the Corpus Christi procession in Madrid, where Pope Leo called on the faithful to embrace their potential to transform history.
Bebamos de nuevo de esta fuente eucarística.
Let us drink anew from this Eucharistic spring, which does not enclose us in private devotion, but sends us out to refresh our brothers and sisters, our families, the poor, the suffering, and those who have lost hope. Eucharistic grace transforms us and makes us protagonists of the transformation of history, a sign of hope for those we meet.
Y en signo de esperanza para quienes encontramos.